What's up, everybody? This is Why We Love Horror TV. I'm John Marr, and that's Aaron Brooks, and we got another show. It seems like this is us. We just have a constant flow of shows that are horror related for people to watch. You can look behind Aaron, but Aaron will also tell you what we're covering. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited to be covering, as I said, we'll be covering more Apple TV and horror-related shows. And here's another Apple TV horror-related show in a very different vein from Widow's Bane and Cape Fear, which I think that poster is foreshadowing something in the future.
We're not going to go too spoiler here. We're only 2 episodes in, and I believe it'll be a 10-episode season, 8 to 10 episodes season.
Somehow 10.
Yeah, we're all familiar with Cape Fear for the most part. If you're not familiar with it, that's fine, I guess. You're in the minority, but at least people know what it's about. I feel they're definitely fleshing out these characters more and making them more flawed and more complicated than they were in the movies. For starters, they definitely wrote the Max Cady character, rewrote the Max Cady character for Javier Bardem. They tailored it to him, because there's even times when he's telling his backstory in these first 2 episodes, like that's not the Max Cady from the movie. That's this Max Cady.
No, they make a few changes. I think that it's a modern take on the Cape Fear story here. So they make some changes. It's no longer a sexual assault that Max Cady's committed, but he's committed crime of killing his pregnant wife, or being accused of killing his pregnant wife. And then Amy Adams and Patrick Wilson play the defense attorney and prosecuting attorney, respectively, in this. So who end up getting married. So there's some weird ethical boundaries there.
Yeah.
Amy Adams, to this day, her character is big into the Innocence Project of getting her people out of jail, or people out of jail who've been in prison for a long time, yet wasn't a part of the defense to get Max Cady out at all. That's very focused on. And, I'm sure we'll get the reasons why moving forward with that. But I think there's
definitely a secret. And obviously we're only 2 episodes in, and they've made it very clear there's a secret between Max Cady and Amy Adams' character. I should have memorized everybody's names going in, and so we have no idea what it is, but it's got to be diabolical, because it's 17, sitting on it for 17 years.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a focus on Max Cady's blue eyes, and I think that is clearly for a reason, because Javier Bardem's eyes are not blue, so they're made blue in this show for a reason. I would have to venture to guess that daughter maybe does not belong to Patrick Wilson.
I'm also guessing that's probably the twist. I said the Bowden family. Oh, she was Anna Devereaux when she was his defense attorney. She married. Let's see, what's his name? Tom Bowden. The Bowden family. She was pregnant with somebody else's baby, some guy Paul, who we don't know about. That's the son, and then the daughter is allegedly hers and Tom's.
Yes.
And the kids are their own brand of. Slightly warped, I guess. The daughter seems okay. She's your typical overachiever daughter of tiger parents for the most part, because she's perfect, but she clearly hates it. The son is my son.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, he's the son's got some problems.
Yeah.
Got thrown out of school for sharing some nudies of a girl. That's not good at all. Now he's in a relationship with this gamer girl whose name is Sophie, I believe.
Angel X. Yes, he thinks he's in a relationship with her, I guess.
Yeah, he thinks he is. And there's some AI haunting of him seeing Max Cady as son as an adult.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a ghost, which I really hope that goes somewhere, because that is definitely the plot and story element that has me the most concerned with. Oh God, what a Apple TV, what are we trying to get people used to and normalized here?
But also, I think they go through great lengths to not only tell you but show you that part of Max Cady's jail stint. He sustains a pretty nasty traumatic brain injury fighting off an assault in jail. And he also sees the same hallucinations that the son sees.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Yeah, what could that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah. any of these kids Toms? Probably not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think that overall, like, though, do we need this? Why is this, show happening? I think it's given us enough of a reason.
Yeah,
To
I like it so far. Plus, and there's a lot of cool side characters. Like her boss at the nonprofit is CCH Pounder. I mean, like,
Yes.
I've never not liked her in anything. So she's doing great. The funny thing is, in the first episode, like she has like her golden boy that she saved through the Innocence Project, and he's like a real like person who's obviously been wrongly accused because maybe his IQ is a little lower than the rest of ours, and he has a doting old mother. And the second I saw them, like, those guys this is a 1 episode arc for this guy.
Yes.
And I was right.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, like, is this the best show of the year? No. But like, it is a fun, easy watch of some difficult material, if that makes sense. It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna get too dense. It's pretty easy watching, and I think that every 20 years or so we need a Cape Fear.
There's so many episodes, like I can't. They're not gonna play Max Cady as like a straight on sociopath. I think they're like he's gonna have like mini redemption arcs throughout the 10 episodes because he's already like proving to be way more resourceful and like really knowledgeable on topics that he should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a very deep character. I'll put it that way. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like when he saves the dog from the owner, he basically saves the dog from like, a shitty life. And he's a cool dog. The conversation he has with the realtor when he's buying the house, like how the hell can he afford this house? Like there's a lot of questions. Like they're doing the right thing where they're just like throwing a lot of unanswered questions at us in the first episodes, and then we're gonna have a good time figuring out the answers.
Yeah, and like Nick Antosca, who's the showrunner on this from Brand New Cherry Flavor, which is another show that spawned now 2 shows you talked about with this, and something very bad is going to happen. Both creators off of Brand New Cherry Flavor going their separate ways here. So Nick Antosca, I think, has a good idea of what he's doing here, and I trust Javier Bardem 100%. Amy Adams is a little rough so far. If I'm being honest with her accent, but it is what it is.
And I will say for the pilot episode, they got Morton Tildum, the director of The Imitation Game, to do the pilot. So they were clearly taking this seriously.
Yeah. So yeah, is it? We can get to the ratings.
I got a feeling where you're going. I know where I'm at. I feel like I'm in the same area. This is very entertaining. Is it the best show on TV? No, but it's got my interest. That puts it at a 4 for me.
Yeah, no, it's just about it's at a 4 for me as well. It's really solid. I think it has the possibility to go up a little bit or down a little bit, depending on what it does from here. But that prison fight was pretty sick with the skinheads.
Yeah. And I would say, we didn't, if you haven't seen it, we haven't really spoiled any of the big major plot points. So definitely dive into it on Apple TV. It's worth your time. Like, if you like Javier Bardem and like any of his major villain roles, like you're gonna love this. Like,
exactly.
He can't not do it. Until next time, though. Hopefully you made it this far. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group of Why We Love Horror and go to the Letterboxd challenge there. Until next time we cover this, probably midway through the season we'll be back. But we'll be back with the end of Widow's Bay before we're back with the mid-season of Cape Fear. A lot of TV shows going on. I'm John. That's Aaron Brooks. This has been Why We Love Horror TV. We'll see you next time.